For many years, CCespa Foundation has been concentrated on helping all families. We know how important it is that each human being from the very beginning of their life could learn the appropriate values, which will influence their adult life. That's why we decided to work with children. We've been working in the area of education for some time now, both in Poland, where we've been running a kindergarten for 6 years, as well as abroad, far in the Philippines, where we support 100 children in 3 schools which we provide on a regular basis. Once I had a question, what do you do to change the world for the better? The question seemed very pompous. At that time I didn't know whether I would be able to ever answer it. But today I know that in order to change the world for the better, not much is necessary. It's enough to want to introduce even a small change into the life of another person. And this is the goal for our foundation, the Christian CCespa Center in Legnica. We want to bring changes into the life of many generations, from the youngest, those in the kindergarten and school, to the elderly, lonely who need to be taken care of. In cooperation with partners, we can educate, bring up a generation which will be responsible, will live according to the moral standards, and in the near future will have a positive influence on the whole society. In our center we want to unite generations, because we believe that both the young and the elderly should not live on 2 different poles. Those 2 groups really need each other. That's why we teach the young from the very beginning the respect and sensitivity to the needs of the elderly. At the moment we are having a complex build, a complex which will house a school and a kindergarten for approx 200 children, and a residence for the elderly which is supposed to house approx 100 elderly people.
The building arising behind me isn't a goal in itself, but means of reaching the goal, which was our goal from the very beginning, serving and helping other people.
That's why we are extending the property which we receive in order to develop our activity. At the very beginning we want to put the educational part of our building into use, and then a part for the old people's home. In our school we also want to educate the children from the poor families and in this way help them. The parents of the students and at the same time the children of the elderly will be able to bridge the gap between those 2 age groups. We would like those 2 groups to cooperate with each other as much as possible, and we will try to support them with love, understanding and care. We can guarantee the highest standard of education for the children, and in this way we want to touch the hearts of other people. In order for all those dreams to become a reality, we need financial support for that vision. Together we can make our world a better place. Join us. We kindly ask you to support us financially in our work with children, as well with the elderly. We will be very grateful for each, even the smallest form of support you can offer us. Remember please, not much is needed to make the world a better place than the one we found.